3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Common Sense and Random Shit Show.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Fernando Rivera Jr. with the Common Sense and Random Shit Show. You already know it is what it is. Always excited. I couldn't stay away from you guys. It was driving me nuts not being able or not streaming to you guys. I know it cost me money to be able to, but whatever. You're my drug. You're my therapists. I don't talk to nobody else. So here I am. And breaking news. If you haven't seen me before, this is not the place. I am not here for breaking news. But if you haven't seen it, as I always say, it's breaking to you. You already know it is what it is. So yes, Common Sense and Random Shit Show, because it is a shit show. It has been a shit show for a while, ever since Trump came down the escalator. Not that. Just it's been a shit show because TDS has taken over the wrong. You already know I don't call them the left. I call them the wrong because they're wrong about everything. Everything. Why am I here? As I said, I don't come on here to break shit to you, but I do like to share shit that's funny, making fun of the shit. A lot of shit going on, huh? Random shit, just saying. And I share other conservative channels, funny stuff, making fun of the nonsense that's going on the wrong, because that's what I keep saying. But yeah, never with a script, live on Tree. For those of you who don't know. Rumble. If you don't have Rumble, download a great app to have. Owned and run by conservatives. No bullshit, no censorship. YouTube, ScootTube. Yes, still on there. And Facebook. And yeah, I got 99 subscribers. Raw. Almost 100. Pretty sad. I'm excited about that. But it's whatever. I guess it takes time for people to look at me and say, yeah, I can watch him for a half hour-ish. But you already know it is what it is. Let's make fun of some shit. Thanks to some of these channels that I love to share because they're hilarious. And then we'll go into some bullshit from X. And there may be something that's breaking. We'll see. Now, first off, let's share. And this is live. Like I said, never a script. I just come on here and just go at it. Yeah. Anyway, Sydney Sweeney. Concentrate, Fernando. Holy shit. I'm sure you guys saw what happened the other day where this dumb, wrong chick tried to get her to, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Anyway, Freedom Tunes. I kind of got confused, to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I watched it and then I was like, oh, I think I got it. But check it out. This is kind of hilarious.
USA! USA! USA!
I just wanted to give you the opportunity to deal with a passive-aggressive accusation disguised as a question. I just thought I might magnanimously bestow upon you the title of clanswoman. Do you the favor of calling you racist, I thought. Her Holiness Pope Catherine I wanted to bless you with the indulgence of allowing you to self-flagellate in front of me.
Heads or tails? Call it. Call it. Heads or tails?
Heads?
If your career brought you here, of what use was it?
The creators of Freedom Tunes are making a full-length animated show called Twisted Plots! Go to TwistedPlots.com and support to watch the entire first episode. TwistedPlots.com.
Of course, Freedom Tunes gotta share their stuff because they're funny. Sometimes I'm a little slow. I kind of got it. I saw the funniness. I was hoping for a little different outcome of that. I'm critiquing a little bit. I was just hoping for a nice little cute voice with some, just like she did the other day, and shut her down, that piece of crap. Liberal. Anyway, lip turd. Whatever it is. What it is. 99 subscribers. I'm excited. I can't believe it. I'm going to be at the big 100 soon. Then what? I'll still be here because I have no life. Sort of. 3 jobs. Yeah. You know, I said the other day, I'm only going to be doing Saturdays. And then I was here on Monday because I had time. And last night I was like, you know what? I can't. I hate not doing this shit because I love it. It is what it is. Anyway, the shutdown is going to be over. Finally. Democrats caved. All that for nothing. And we already know they were doing it. They didn't care who they were hurting. TDS, as I always say, everything they do and have been doing, it boils down to Trump derangement syndrome. I've mentioned before, I had TDS, not for policy reasons, not because I was a Democrat. So I never walked away from the Democrat Party because I was never a Democrat. It's just, I used to believe in the liberal media. You know, I didn't know they were the wrong or right or leaning or whatever it was. I just believed what they said. I grew up. The media growing up was everyone. They were putting the truth out. They didn't care who they hurt. So we hated the media back then for different reasons. Growing up, I'm old. I'm 54, born in 71, and I remember that. You know, even in older movies, people hated the media almost as bad as lawyers. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's not because they were liars, even though it's been going on for a long time, but because they put the truth out no matter who they hurt. Now they put lies out to hurt. There's a difference, especially they're wrong. You already know. But anyway, the shutdown, like I was saying, Babylon Beast got this video. It's funny. It's good though, because, you know, let's be real. What do politicians do for us? I mean, I don't know, but, you know, shutdown, opening, so they can get back to business. Babylon B has it right. Real fake news. There it is.
After a record-breaking 41-day stalemate in the U.S. Senate, lawmakers have finally gathered the votes to move forward with a continuing resolution. Congress is now making preparations to switch over from doing nothing because of the shutdown to their usual job of doing nothing simply because they're Congress. I don't know what the American people are really expecting, said Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. We're still not going to do anything. That's why I voted no. At least that way the people would blame the shutdown and not us directly. Also, let me make it clear that the shutdown was always the Republicans' fault, even though the only people who changed their votes to pass the resolution were Democrats. But if we say it was the Republicans' fault, half of the country will believe it. That's just the way things work. I don't make the rules. Not all members of Congress are equally excited for the government reopening. Security footage captured a weeping Rand Paul in a Capitol stairway muttering something about fiscal responsibility. Meanwhile, House Representative Thomas Massey was seen resetting the novelty timer he began wearing on a chain around his neck at the start of the shutdown, representing days free of irresponsible workplace spending. When Senator Elizabeth Warren was asked how the government reopening would change her day-to-day activities, she replied simply, "How? How?" In other news, is Jackie Chan dead? Certainly not, as he is currently operating camera 3 right in front of me.
That's pretty much how I grew up. I didn't care about politics. I didn't think they really did anything. I didn't think politics affected me. You know when politics affected me? When Biden won the last election. That's when politics started affecting me. COVID is a wake-up call to America, pretty much half America, at least or more. This is why in November it was whoop ass. Whoop-a. Just saying. And it is what it is. It was a wake-up call. I started seeing all the shit. Social media, I said it before, social media is a bad thing, but it's a good thing at the same time because we're exposing the shit out of shit. Everybody, people like me, people like, not me, because I'm a nobody. I'm just some Joe Schmo talking shit early in the morning while everybody's sleeping, while one person is watching. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Anyway, but it is what it is. It got exposed. It's still being exposed. Shit's coming out. And I want them all in jail. I'm sure most of America does as well. Schiff, Swalwell, Fang, Comey. I can say it all day. Hillary Clinton. Obama. We want perp walks. Let's be real. Anyway, Meme the Left, another channel I haven't shared in a while, but I love their shit because it's, what's going on lately, and it's hilarious. Check it out.
It's been 84 years.
Today's letter is M for Mom Donnie. Yay! Mom Donnie is brown, right? Which is better than white. Good.
Hey, MAGA. Real men don't vote for Trump. They wear pink. They support the LGBTQIA community. MAGA cheers in 3, 2, 1.
You gotta love that tune. I'm just saying, it's America. It is what it is. I think that's the last one, but we are going somewhere now to share some shit. Let's see. Remember, solo dolo by myself. Nobody's here with me. No script. No bullshit. Just moi. Remember this the other day? Breaking. BBC's Director General Tim Davie and the Chief Executive of the News Division, Deborah Turness, have resigned after it was revealed that BBC edited Trump's quotes on January 6th to make it look like Trump was calling for the insurrection. Booyah! That's what I'm talking about.
Well, it's the biggest story in town. It turns out American President Donald Trump was onto something.
Where are you from?
BBC.
Okay. Here's another beauty.
It's a good line. Impartial, free and fair.
Yeah, sure.
Well, that criticism of the BBC and John Sopel, who was talking to there, apparently was well-founded, because the so-called impartial and accurate public service broadcaster is nothing but.
You are fake news.
Sir,
go ahead.
Can you state categorically that nobody... No, Mr. President...
Because tonight the BBC is facing serious questions over its credibility after the Daily Telegraph exposed a panorama segment that heavily doctored a speech by the American president in 2021, hours before the infamous January the 6th Capitol riot. As you're about to hear, the corporation spliced together two quotes 1 hour apart to make it seem like he encouraged an insurrection.
They played the following clip.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you. And we fight. We fight like hell.
But Trump didn't, in fact, say this at all. The BBC spliced together two clips that took place 54 minutes apart. So let's go through it again.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you.
Now, see there, between Capitol and, that's a cut. Here's what Trump actually said.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
It's different. It wasn't until nearly an hour later that he then said the second part of the BBC's version.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we fight. We fight like hell.
That is damning stuff. Now, this, of course, is coming from the holier-than-thou BBC that even has its own so-called fact-checking service named BBC Verify that they claim counters disinformation. Oh, the irony.
I'm sorry. I love that all this shit is coming out. It is glorious. Beautiful. A busload of illegal aliens. Illegal aliens, not undocumented citizens. They're not citizens. Fuck you if you believe that shit. Left the Portland ICE facility on its way to send them back where they came from in a major late failure for Antifa rioters. This is what most of America voted for. Pouah! C'est la vie. La vie. Stranger confronted a streamer in public due to their shirt supporting Donald Trump.
Donald Trump? What? Trump? Yeah, why? Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Fucking weirdo.
He's laughing.
Wait! 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 Get the fuck! Get away from me! I'm gonna beat you with this battery. Get!
Wow!
Get away!
Dude is my hero.
Stop! Stop attacking me! Fucking weirdo! Stop attacking me! Fucking weirdo! How? Why are you doing that? Fucking
right. No. Insane! These men are insane. He had a mask on too. It's crazy. ICE tackles and why is it only liberals wear masks? You don't see no conservatives wear masks. ICE tackles and detains a U.S. citizen who thought it was a good idea to try and stop federal agents from performing their lawful duties. It might even get for I think I could no. I don't care. You impede in a federal officer doing his duties, you get what you deserve. F-A-F-O. Fuck around and find out. That's all I'm saying. Breaking rioter gets swift justice from police in Berkeley. What the hair? Masks. There you go. Mask. Oh God, I enjoy these idiots. These are the liberal men that want a civil war against conservatives. Gay! That's all I'm saying. Sorry. Holy crap, ICE is now conducting raids on the Hawaiian island of Kauai. I don't know how to say that. Dozens of Tren de Aragua gang members were just apprehended, and more raids are expected. You cannot hide from ICE, even on an island thousands of miles from the U.S. mainland. Is it thousands? They're all going back.
A post on their Facebook page, Kauai County says a total of 44 people were arrested as a result of 6 federal search warrants that were executed at multiple homes and one business on the Garden Isle. Kauai County says among those arrested were 2 suspected associates of the foreign terrorist organization Tren de Aragua, based in Venezuela. ICE.
That's how she said Tren de Aragua. That was pretty sexy. Anyway, oops, paid protesters get busted. This group is in Daytona, Florida. Wow, accidentally slipped up and admit they're working. Is anyone surprised?
Him, don't you?
Here we go.
I'm working. You guys are talking about workers over billionaires.
We are working as well.
You're working as well?
We are working. Yes.
I'm working today. Are you working today?
I'm doing it.
Okay. There's another one.
I want that guy to get out of my face. What are you gonna do?
Shame on you. Shame on you. So who bought this?
Baby.
That's none of your business.
They have walkie-talkies, they have body cams, a couple of them have megaphones, badges that are professionally made, they have speakers, boom boxes, the tents, the professional tables, the professional banners. Seems like funding from maybe a billionaire, George Soros. Look at that smirk. She smiled when she heard his name because you like him, don't you? He gives you the big bucks, right? The only time I've gotten her to walk away from me is when I try to pinpoint where the money's coming from. Oh, get this, Justin. About $10,000 for organs. Aren't you proud of what's on there? Where'd you get the money for this? Who's funding you? Who's funding you? Take a look at all your equipment, and we're going to add up the cost of what it took to get these people this stuff. Here's the cost of everything that we found.
Let's be real. The difference between us and the idiots, we love our country. We don't need to get paid. So any speaking, any talking, any free speech that we practice is free. We do free for love of our country. They got to get paid. And when they are asked questions, they idiots. It is what it is. Angry all the time. Blame yourself, not Trump. I don't even want to see this because Jimmy Kimmel was a piece of shit to me. Breaking the illegal who opened fire on ICE agents in Chicago over the weekend before fleeing was now been arrested.
Breaking update right now to a story that we've been reporting all afternoon. A suspect is now in custody in connection with Saturday's shooting targeting Border Patrol agents in this mess in Chicago. DHS says he is a criminal illegal alien from Mexico with a prior felony. Senior correspondent Mike Tobin joins us live from Chicago with the breaking news on this.
Surprise!
And Martha, that is the breaking development that Border Patrol agents, or federal agents, I should say, now have a suspect in custody for firing at Border Patrol agents on Saturday. The video we have is after the shots were fired. People mobbed to the scene. Chicago police showed up to control the scene. But DHS says Saturday morning, Border Patrol agents were operating in the predominantly Hispanic Little Village neighborhood when a man drove up in a Jeep, opened fire, and drove away. No one was shot, but investigators collected shell casings and video from the scene. There was a joint investigation of the FBI, ATF, and Chicago police. That suspect is from Mexico and, again, in custody.
They've got a suspect in custody, an illegal alien that has a past conviction for firearms, a past felony conviction for firearms. This suspect's in custody, and they're pursuing leads based on this suspect. It appears he was in the Jeep, and he was armed.
Now, over the weekend, DHS also released pictures of federal vehicles that were damaged. The agency says at least 4 cars were rammed while operating over the weekend. They were also boxed in and pelted with everything from bricks to paint cans. On top of that, an alert went out to Border Patrol warning them that the leadership of the street gang, Latin Kings, has put out a directive to shoot on sight immigration officers and federal agents operating in Chicago.
Now, I'm going to get a little personal about this. Not personal. I'm just saying my experience with the Latin Kings. The Latin Kings, when they came to Connecticut, it was all about power, abuse, controlling everything that was negative. And that is one of the reasons the gang that I was involved with, gang member, ex-convict, got together to fend off the Latin Kings. They tried their tactics in Connecticut, and it didn't work. And this is one of the reasons I went to prison, and I did, time for a conspiracy and some serious shit I won't get into here because I've talked about it before, but it was because of the Latin Kings. A lot of stuff happened between 92, 93, 94 in Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut, and other cities and prison system because of the Latin Kings. So I'm not surprised. Because apparently, if history behind the Latin Kings is they originated in Chicago, but not for what they're doing now. It was a political thing for Hispanics, the Latin Kings, a movement, positive movement that turned into street gangs. And that's pretty much what happened with the gang I was involved with. The same thing. It started off with something positive to fend off these piece of shit dirtbags, and it turned into a bunch of drug dealers and piece of shits that I wasn't part of. I just was a member, but I'm out. And, as I mentioned before I moved to Florida, I actually worked with the police department after getting out of prison, becoming a professional fighter, and talking to youth and my experiences and trying to keep them off lifestyle that I had before. Because trust me, I've been there, done that. But the Latin Kings I don't know why they're still around. I don't know why they should be considered a terrorist organization, because even in Connecticut, they terrorized. Maybe not international terrorists, but well, now apparently a lot of them are not even legal. They're illegal aliens. But anyway, Latin Kings go back a long way, since the 40s. Imagine. Like I said, they were supposedly a political thing for Latinos in Chicago. But anyway, let me go. I want to end this with this last thing that I thought was hilarious. What is this? ICE catches arrest illegal migrant who built a career on social media, doxing ICE agents and directing followers to harass them. Love it. Yep, that's me. There's one thing I wanted you to see before I go. This is someone thanking Trump in Memphis. Yeah, she gets arrested. Not this. Hold on. The gay guy. Where is it? This is one.
He shut the government down longer than any president in American history. Took innocent kids, veterans. Okay, who the fuck keeps spitting on me? Donald Trump's cruelty.
Come on. That shit's hilarious. Anyway, let me get out of here. That is the end of X for today. As I said, I came on. If you're here for breaking news, not it. I'm just here to talk shit, make fun, share some shit that's out there is making fun of their wrong because they're all wrong. And I love it. Scott Jennings, my hero, a few others. And I got to say, the other day I was watching Hannity and Stephen A. Smith, I think it's A. Smith. What does that stand for? Asshole? I don't know. He's a wannabe. Stephen A. Smith is a wannabe. And he's a liberal. Granted, sometimes there are things he says that are on the right, pretty much, but he's a pussy. Let's be real. He knows what's going on. He knows that he's in the wrong, but obviously the people who pay him to be a liberal. He's not a real liberal. He's just a wannabe. He's a fucking wannabe. Stephen A. Smith thinks he's a badass. He's some ghetto-ass wannabe, just like Jasmine Crocker shit. Another ghetto-ass wannabe. It cracks me up when I see these people, especially minorities. Same thing with Latinos. I mentioned before, one thing I can't stand more than anything is Latin liberals. They're fucking idiots, all of them. Padilla, Ocasio, I could go Navarro. They're fucking idiots. I'm sorry for cussing. It is what it is. I just got to say that. Now, I'm going to go out like this because I saw this video New York Post posted yesterday. You know, I've mentioned I had TDS, but I grew out of that shit. I woke up because I did my research and found out, as BBC did, liberal media did everything they could to make people hate Trump, and people still believe this bullshit. Sheep, just like people still wear masks. Fucking idiots. Anyway, I don't know why. I got to do a whole video on masks. I swear. I got to go around and ask people, why do you wear a mask? Please, let's talk. You're an idiot. But whatever. Anyway. Yeah. New York Post posted this picture yesterday. Now, all these fucking liberals, libtards, you know, they keep saying he's a Nazi, that Trump is a racist, Trump is against America, Trump. This video is 30 years old. And since yesterday was Veterans Day, you need to understand, 30 years ago, Trump has always been a patriot. And this video, to me, proves how much of a patriot he's always been. They almost canceled the Veterans Day parade in New York due to a money shortage. Trump donated $200,000 of his own money and helped raise $300,000 more so the Veterans Parade can go on. For anybody to still use the term Nazi, can go fuck yourself. If someone like me, an ex-convict, an ex-gang member, can fully support and love my president, why is it so hard for all these fucking idiots to get off this fucking Nazi train, dictator train? It kills me when I hear this shit, especially when it's family members. I told you, I am the only Trump supporter in my whole family. They all have TDS. No matter what. Oh, I don't want to talk about politics, Fernie. We don't want to talk about politics. It's, you know, family always discuss. Then they post shit that we already know. Parroted bullshit. But it's whatever. They're all sheep. I'm sorry, love you guys, but you're sheep. Fuck you if you still think what you think about Trump, if it's negative. TDS. Do your research. Please follow, like, share. Hope you like. As I said before, breaking news, this is not the place. I'm just here to entertain you, sometimes point out some stuff. And if it's breaking and you haven't seen it, it is breaking to you. But if not, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, whatever. Do what you got to do. Support if you can. And see you on Saturday. If I come on before, it's because I missed you that much. Love you guys. Stay true to the red, white, and blue. 30 years ago, Trump, true patriot. That's all I'm saying. Ladies!
Step back, folks. Give some room. Okay? Step back. Give him some room. give him some room. Okay?
I need you to get back.
Step back. Step back. Give him some room.